It was really hard throughout the years to find other high-level people to train with. Like, think about the long-term benefits of being mobile right now. Think about how nice it'd be to not be a vegetable when you're 65 or 70. Oh my goodness. That was definitely rusty. Obviously starting out, I wasn't high level. And once I got a double full with everyone else, it was really hard to find guys that wanted to progress with me to start learning how to do double backs and then take the double back to grass and then take triple and then take that double full to a triple full and then take that double back to a full in. It was hard for me to find people that wanted to do that training with me. It's hard when you're trying to train, double Arabians, double fulls, triple fulls, full ins, stuff like that. And then someone's like, show off. And I'm like, hey, all right. You're sitting there training by yourself, and not only that, you're almost in a way getting made fun of for working harder than ever. It's pretty hard for me to find someone that I can connect with really big time that's willing to push the envelope just a little bit.
So it sounds like for you, it's having a community of people that's robust enough where you can continue to excel personally.
Once I got my focus dialed in and became laser-like, I learned moves pretty quick relative to, in my experience, most other people. Like I got a double cork in a month and a half of really dialing in and taking it one step at a time. I had a couple friends that I trained with back when we were living in Germany. There were some of the Russian guys and one German dude. We pushed the envelope on stuff all the time. I feel like that pushed me in a big way, especially when it came to confidence.
What did we implement for you, for your training, for your strength, skills acquisition that you feel like helped you the most?
You have an ability to really break things down into really useful progressions. By far, that's been the biggest help because I've never been so close. I never imagined I'd be working on a double.
Round off, tight, reach, upset, and then tight reinforce through the whole thing, and you're gonna land it. All right? Okay, let's go. Tight. Yeah!
So what do you feel like has been your biggest accomplishments?
The double, 100%. Yeah. The higher level you get, it gets exponentially slower to get these higher level skills.
What other strength and skills achievements have you gotten that you've been proud of?
I have been kind of focused on tumbling because that's what I've wanted to, ever since I realized like, holy crap, maybe I do have potential to actually become somewhat decent at power tumbling, like on an internationally competitive. I've been focusing on that. One arm pull up, I never really thought about how big of a deal it is. You don't see those very often. My front levers, honestly, I've never been stronger than they are now. I've had them and I have pictures of me doing them, but they've never been stronger. The other day I was just screwing around on the pull-up bar and I could just start from a dead hang and just slowly raise myself up to the perfect front lever and then lower myself down. So huge improvement in my core strength in 3 dimensions, not just 2-dimensional doing this, but all 3 dimensions. It's just been rock solid more than it has been in the past.
So let me ask you this. If there was somebody that you knew that was interested in the way that we train and learning the things and the skills that you're learning and developing and stuff, but they were on the fence about it, they weren't sure, what would you tell them?
How important is it to you to actually progress to the point that you want to get to? And I'm sure you might be able to relate to this in some level. I'm curious to see what you'll have to say back to this in response, but it's really irritating to coach someone who's not motivated to, like, I've tried to coach someone that doesn't really want to get a back handspring. So they do, you tell them to, but there's zero progression for weeks or months. It's mind-numbingly frustrating.
Yeah, you can't motivate the unmotivated.
No.
It's got to come from inside. But if a person was like, they were interested, they're like, doing the chicken head dance, like, what would you say to somebody like that?
What the heck's holding you back, man? Like, think about the long-term benefits of being mobile right now. Think about how nice it'd be to not be a vegetable when you're 65 or 70. Oh my goodness. Still being able to do a solid handstand or know how to roll out of a fall when you fall down the stairs when you're 65. That's just the way I see it.
Yeah, life is unpredictable and it's good to be able to go with the flow. What kind of things do you want to work on?
I want to start dialing in on my one-arm handstands. I think that could benefit me a lot in a lot of different ways. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about my tumbling degrading too much. My one-arm handstands, I think, could be a big milestone. For ninja strength, the one-arm pull-up was a big one for me. The double is going to be a big one for me in tumbling, but the one for balancing would definitely be a one-arm handstand. And flexibility, that's the one I'm procrastinating on though, because I hate sitting still and stretching. I hate sitting still in general.
There's absolutely no reason that everybody should not come back without a press handstand or a Stalder press handstand if you're more advanced. I'd really like for you, the air flare, that was one thing that you said in our consult in the beginning.
You're not kidding. When you say power moves is like the biggest grind to get stuff, you're not kidding, man. Doing awesome, man.